about Patrick Mahomes and about quarterbacks and whether the slide needs to be respected. I mean, where do you stand on that, having had a day or two to think about it, Boomer?
Watching it in real time, I didn't think either one of the penalties that were called against the Texans were penalties, and the second one was ridiculous. And there is a certain, I guess, respect that certain quarterbacks get just because of who they are. And you know what? Remember, officials are human beings too. They know what game, they know what players they're playing with. They also understand the way the league wants these players to be treated. I just think it's ridiculous, especially when you compare it to some of the other hits that quarterbacks around the league took this weekend, especially the one that Jared Goff took on the interception towards the end of the second quarter. He gets hit under the chin. His head, the back of his head hits the ground, and this is how you're concussed. And I do believe that Jared Goff played with a concussion the entire second half. If it were a regular season game, he would have been pulled out. Somehow, some way, he wrangled his way back on the field. They knew that they needed him, but all the turnovers that he had, to me, were a result of a concussion that he was playing with. Now, again, this is speculation on my part. I give that speculation because I do have the credibility. Played, had that happen to me many times in many games when the concussion really wasn't taken all that seriously. And it just goes to show you how important the game was, obviously, for Detroit and the emotion that Dan Campbell showed after the game. But he didn't receive the same respect that Patrick Mahomes received. And by the way, Tom Brady, for all those years of brilliance and greatness, there were times in his games where things like that would happen as well, both when he was in Tampa and in New England.
Yeah, but he didn't embarrass himself by embellishing it. I mean, it's, the F is supposed to stand for football, not flopping.
I know. He flopped on the
NFL.
sideline. I know.